and finished fourth.
Straight into Triple One Sports and Saloons now, and a nice big field of cars as well in Class A, B and C. Graham Nathan will be joining us for the first time this season, doing a little bit of testing and pre-testing for the hill climb coming in a couple of weeks. But it's going to be a fight between the Poseidonites. Lucas and George at the front end. They'll be fighting hard with Brent Henshaw. He's looking to do well in that Toyota Celica of his. We're on board now with Louis Kluti. He's the pole man. And this Beetle, as we know, is exceptionally fast. But against Nathan's Motorsport Polo, oh, here we go. Into turn one. The Bridgestone flick-flack. And Poseidonite tucks in. You can see TJ Sharp with a good start there as well. Not a bad effort there from the Celica. And then looking to come through there rapidly is that magnificent Pretoria Note machine of Lucas Poseidonite. He's got Verity Ann all over the back of him, though. We go on board here with the boss man from Pretoria Note as he heads down the long straight. You can see a little bit of extra displacement there is getting him through very rapidly. He gets past on a couple of drivers there. Carl Stoltz starting to make his way through as well. Didn't quite get the start he wanted. Nice to see Eddie Leach stepping up and getting to grips with a slightly bigger class than what he had to deal with last year. Poseidonite, though, is the man looking to close things down at the front end. He's fighting hard there. And look how tight it is. Rory Elan with a great start in the Polo. Donnie Daisel also having a super start there, fighting hard with the Calyx Polo of Corrahill. But the front end battling continuing between Poseidonite and Eland. Eland's little Polo Classic is a really quick little car. Poseidonite is trying to close down on him as rapidly as possible. Nathan getting away at the front. As we mentioned, though, this is a bit of testing for this car. They'll be racing it at the hill climb. Oh, problems here for Corrahill. Yeah, slowing down and possibly off the track. And that is it for the Calyx Volkswagen Polo. Big pity there because she was going really nicely. I'm sure we'll see her back for the next one. But now at the front end, Nathan with a massive lead. Poseidonite and Poseidonite fighting with Rory Eland and possibly looking to take the overall victories here because Nathan won't be scoring points. He's just using this as testing. Louis Kluti's Beetle, what an exceptional motor car. Stock standard that thing, by the way. As it comes out of the Bridgestone flick-flack and onto the back straight. There's Poseidonite in third. How far back is Lucas? Is he right there? He is indeed. Wow, Lucas Poseidonite looking to close down on George Poseidonite now. Behind them comes the Celica of Henshaw. That Toyota's getting better and better. Nice aerial material here of Carl Stoltz. He's fighting hard just a bit further back in this field with Eddie Leach, Craig Buertzer, Donnie Daisel, and you got Rainer van Heerden in that little battle too. TJ Sharp in the Alpha. Hanging tough right now, trying to keep Ellis at bay and Verity Ann. We go on board here with the fastest racing mom in the country. Oh, TJ gets out of shape. Going into the dog bone. Verity Ann will see that. The Honda Spares machine will definitely look to come through and possibly squeeze ahead of both those boys. She's not scared to mix it with the guys. And they definitely know she can handle herself. At the front, though, it's all about that battle between the Poseidonites. Further down the field, though, issues here for the 32 machine. Mark Harvey Wallbanger making a little bit of an exit, which he didn't expect. And Harvey, unfortunately, just making a big mistake there and losing lots of ground. Potentially a class win as well. Oh, that is brilliant stuff. Look at that. Polo versus Honda versus Alpha. They were side by side coming out of that very sharp right-hander that brings them onto this short straight. Verity Ann goes on the left-hand side, going to try and go with TJ Sharp around the big triple right-hander. TJ's on the outside. It's a little bit more slippery there. Ellis will have the line. Late apex coming from the Honda. Super driving from that racing mom, and Verity Ann might squeeze through. TJ still on the left-hand side. Oh, this is just brilliant stuff in the triple ones. Checkered flag is waiting. Verity Ann runs wide. Wow. Top quality racing there between those three. It's kind of what we expect every single time we see triple ones in the house. Rory Elan looks like he's had a little bit of issue there on the final lap. No worries at all for Nathan. He'll take the checkered flag. Poseidonite is going to come through. Which one is going to get second, though? Have a look in the background if we can pick up if it's going to be the Silver Dream Racer of George Poseidonite, and it was. Beating out Lucas Poseidonite in the Pretoria Note Toyota Lexus. Brent Henshaw in another Toyota there in fourth, beating TJ Sharp. Verity Ann just squeezing out Justin Gordon.
It was a good race, my first time on the track. Yesterday I did 2 laps practice, broke the diff, put a new diff in this morning, so I don't think it didn't look too bad at all.
Let's catch up with race winner Graham Nathan.
So we brought it here with a nice big turbocharger just to go and test to make sure everything's working well, and it is. The car goes really, really well. The car just keeps pumping out performance and it's unbelievably reliable. So yeah, what more can I want? The car is great.
Join us after the break for some more action from the Extreme Festival.